So we talked about being heard earlier. It's not only about being heard, it's also about being valued. When you're listening with your emotions, it also shows that you value the person that is speaking. So it is important, therefore, to build the skill of listening, of active listening, so that when you listen, the person at the other end knows that you value them, you hear them, and you're not going to constantly interrupt them because you're hearing them, right? We already discussed that. Now, empathetic listening builds trust and demonstrates respect for the speaker's perspective. Like the moments where I've opened my mouth to say something, and because I didn't answer the person exactly how they expected it, or because I didn't maybe start answering the question from what they wanted to hear, they just cut me out or shut me out. So I have this problem. I don't want to call it a problem. I think it is a benefit to me because I'm a storyteller and I'm a writer. So if you ask me a question, sometimes I start by telling you a story, or I will answer something that maybe you didn't ask me before getting to the answer that you asked me. So my brain thinks in stories, and my brain will connect things. As soon as you say one thing, my brain will connect five things before it even gets to what you asked me. And sometimes I hear the emotions in people's questions, and I respond to the emotion in that question. And they will be like, but that's not what I said. That's not what I asked. But again, I'm hearing multiple things. I'm hearing, maybe, say, in a racially charged environment, I might be hearing you undermining me, or I might be hearing, not you, but I might be hearing the person undermining me, or I might be hearing the person questioning my ability, or I might be hearing the person wanting me to prove why I am where I am. I might be hearing the person looking for a loophole to trap me and show that I am not what I say I am, or maybe demean me, right? So I start to, sometimes I hear those things and I respond to those things. I might be hearing it wrong, not always right, but I might be hearing it wrong. But I hear those things and I respond to them before even getting to the person's question. And sometimes by the time I get to the person's question, they tune me out. Like, one of the questions that people always ask me is, where are you from? Like, where are you really from? That question is a very long question. I'm not just going to tell you one thing, because a lot is tied to my identity that is tied to that question. So it's a tough question to just answer exactly as the person asked me. I don't know if anybody have experienced this, but these are some of the experiences that could undermine how we answer, or that could allow us to answer in a way that is not aesthetically pleasing to the person who asked the question. So I have also been tuned out a lot because previously, with my accent, especially when I just got into this country, I start to speak on a topic and I get tuned out because some people just hear an accent and they tune other people out. And as long now that I'm used to the American accent, sometimes I find myself almost tuning people out that have really, really heavy accents that I cannot understand. So now I have more empathy for people that do not hear other accents and when they tune people out. So yeah, so those things can all play into how I respond to questions. So engagement includes thoughtful responses that the listener is engaged, and that shows that the listener is engaged and that values the speaker's input. So provide thoughtful responses. Don't tune out, don't tune out, don't tune out.